Hello everyone, and welcome to the beautiful year of 2021, where cute girls doing cute things anime has become the absolute epicenter of chaos and hell in the anime community. The fact that there's more outrage about Dragon Maid than there is about Redo of Healer is honestly insane. But hey, who cares? Let me get views analyzing a 4-year-old anime, so I will take it. Thank you very much. Fixing anime characters. You guys have seen the post, I know you have. It's when some SJW, Puritan, or whatever internet buzzword you need to apply to people with bad opinions, takes a sexy, many times large-breasted anime girl and runs their dry corpse through the old ringer that is Clip Studio, only to produce an absolute abomination to Christ. Never do these come out good. I have not seen a single redesign that did not hurt my eyes. And many people seem to agree with me, as it's basically become a meme at this point to quote-unquote fix characters, but then make them look like this, or this. Anyways, in this video, I, Korewa Eden, am going to be taking a look at some of your waifus and fixing their designs myself. That's right, some of your guys' waifus are just way too sexy. Jesus Christ, stop showing so much skin. Pick up a Bible, put on some clothes, what are you doing? I tweeted out asking for people's waifus, and my god, did you guys deliver. But before we get started, because I know you're literally on the edge of your seat right now, I would like to say that this video is entirely ironic and satirical. I actually really personally hate the entire idea of quote-unquote fixing character designs. Not only is it kind of racist to force typical Western ideals on Japanese character designs and consider that fixing them, using the word fixing is just a fucking disgusting spit in the face of the author. So I know I probably don't need to say this to anyone in my own core audience, but if you unironically do this type of shit and think you are providing some sort of service to the world, fuck you. You are a bad person. Eat shit and die. Alright, let's begin. The first submission is from Rev Says Desu, submitting Shinobu Oshino. Now, I had no idea who this Rev Says Desu guy was prior to making this video, so I had to look him up, and I actually found this really funny video by some guy named Korewa. Anyways, Shinobu Oshino is a very cute anime girl. Very small, very tall, sometimes with 2 big balls on her chest. She's the ultimate package deal in the fact that she has every body type there is. Kind of cheating, kind of immoral, I'm not gonna lie. But if I were to fix this anime character, there is one thing that I would do, and that would be put her back on Google Images. My god, this is actually incredibly important. If you go to Google right now, you can open a new tab, do it yourself. If you type in Shinobu, you get this woman, this filthy creature from Demon Slayer, which is honestly depressing because boys, it didn't used to be this way. It didn't used to be this way, Batman. Back in my day, back in the olden times prior to spring of 2019, if you type Shinobu, you would get images of Shinobu Oshino, aka the real Shinobu. So if I were to fix this anime character, I would simply Photoshop the Google search results in order to make it look as if the real Shinobu came up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you fix a character. Take notes, Twitter. Twitter user Rain submitted I from Wonder Egg Priority. I took her face and I put it on an egg. I will be selling this image for $1 million. Link in the description. Twitter user Chica submitted Child from Genshin Impact. Now I've got to say, it's kind of disgusting that someone would call Child from Genshin Impact their husbando, considering he's a literal child. Why am I such a comedic genius? Anyways, it was very hard to fix this man's design as he's already the absolute king of sex. Like, this is peak attractiveness for a man, so I was stumped. And that's when it hit me, baby. The only way to make anything in this world more attractive is to turn them into a marketable plushie. This is peak character design. I fix your character. MiHoYo, please hire me onto the design team. I could make you millions. Twitter user Eye of the Wicked Lord submitted Rika Takanashi from Chunibyo. Now, Rika is a crowd favorite, very popular anime girl, very popular anime waifu. So I know that with the idea of quote-unquote fixing her design on the table, I have the potential to piss a lot of people off. In reality, I could make a lot of enemies with what I do here. I gave her 2 eye patches instead of 1. Graphic design is my passion. Twitter user Aimbot Cone submitted Roxy from Mushoku Tensei. Now, if you haven't watched Mushoku Tensei, the way I could quickly sum it up is, rape, adultery, lolicon, incest, and a whole lot of genuinely 10 out of 10 world building. The anime's fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, Roxy is the best girl in Mushoku Tensei, and quite possibly waifu of the year. So when I think about fixing her, the only way I could do that is by getting a picture of myself myself and just putting it right here, baby. Boom. Fix your character design while simultaneously cucking you. I am not sorry. Twitter user Kanisu submitted Kana from Dragon Maid. I photoshopped her to look like I just beat the absolute shit out of her. Because guess what, baby? I'm gonna beat the absolute shit out of her. She's a double agent for the FBI. FBI, open up, baby. I use 2 VPNs, incognito mode, and wear a condom at the same time while browsing the internet. I don't take risks. Anyways, I fixed your character design. Hope you enjoy it. Twitter user Hiding in Public recommended Nadu. Now, as you can clearly tell, Nadu is Latina, as there is no such thing as tan people in Japan. So in order to make sure she stays winning, I gave her a sombrero. Don't you guys just love to see the representation in anime? I know I do. Twitter user Fexy submitted Blind Girl. Now, if you don't already know who this character is, they're actually an OC from French artist Popopoka. Basically, the entire point of the OC is that she's featured in comics where she gets beaten up and bullied. It's all really mild in terms of its gore and what it shows, but it's always psychologically terrifying in a way that is very, very well done. And they've actually become one of my all-time favorite Twitter artists because of this. So if you're above the age of 18, you should check out their stuff. Anyways, I photoshopped her to be standing next to an iron golem. That way, no matter what happens, she'll always be safe because there's an iron golem protecting her. Fixed your waifu, and hopefully, I fixed her life too. I love her. This is so fucking sad. Twitter user This Is Rice submitted Kotoko motherfucking Iwanaga. First of all, watch your goddamn mouth when you're talking to me, young man. No need for the profanity. Second of all, I love Kotoko Iwanaga. I Kotoko Iwanaga sucker goddamn ass, if you know what I'm saying. If you don't know, she's from Inspector, and she's pretty unique as she has a prosthetic leg and prosthetic eye. Pretty poggers, not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest, after playing Katawa Shoujo Emiro, I kind of have a thing for paraplegic women, and I don't know why. But what could I say? The less limbs, the better. I got rid of every single one of her limbs. I took them all off. Kind of unfair for her. Will probably be very hard to walk around now. But hey, I fixed her character design. Are you happy, Twitter? I know I am. Twitter user Wusa Wolf submitted Power from the Chainsaw Man manga. Now, honestly, there's really not much I need to fix. It's a really solid design, but I just don't like the picture they used. I used this picture instead. There we go. Doesn't she look so much better now, guys? Twitter user Davey DeCuro submitted Nagatoro. Once again, another Latina anime character. Thank you so much for submitting another Latina. We absolutely love to see the representation here. Yeah, once again, I would just give her a sombrero, as I think it really helps them find their true self. Fix your character design. I'm very creative. Twitter user Squista submitted Rin from Eurocam, another character from a currently airing anime. But what is by far her most flashy character design has got to be her hair. So I decided in order to fix her design, we need to do something about her hair. It's way too distracting. Come on, I'm trying to look at her feet, you know what I'm saying? I made her bald. This is disgusting. I don't know why I did this. You know who else is bald? All of my patrons on patreon.com. Shout out to those bald people: Too Rusty, The White Rice, Stanley Mike, Snuck VA, Shitsubo, Light Honey Girl, Toby, Grishapa, Ernesto Ailman, Edwin Chen, Capitan, Airman Urbina, and all my other patrons on Patreon.